Welcome. I am dropping into a hole. So last week, my wife Crystal and I came into this area from the other side. And we got all the way out to the end of where we were going to go. And we found a couple of brown singles. And coming out, we saw a giant bull, shed bull. He's already grown past his fifth. He's going to be big. So I decided today to not mess around, just beeline straight back. I'm taking the more direct route. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm going straight down, and I'm 2/3 of the way down. So to climb out, if I'm heavy, or if I'm not, it's going to be miserable. But I've packed elk out of here before, so hopefully it'll be worth it. Come along with me. Let's see if we can't go match up those two browns and see if we can't find the sheds off of that big bull. I think he's easily going to be a 380 bull, I think, if he finishes off. He already had, I'll put the video in here. I got a little bit of video of him. He'd stepped behind a tree, but he already had started his fifths and had 3 or 4 inches past the fifths in his beam. Everything that was his first, seconds, thirds were already over 15 long. So unless he gets hit by drought or he has no genetics for a back end, he's going to be a big bull. Anyway, my guess is he probably wintered down here where I'm headed. So we had got into some boot tracks when we were down in there, but that is what it is. There just doesn't seem to be any place that doesn't have boot tracks these days. So hang tight. If you're seeing this, it's because I found something. Alright, I've made it to where I was going to. It is looking like money in here. All kinds of sign. It's thick. But this is what elk like to hang out in the spring and shed in. It's the type of place where you're either going to find boot tracks or you're going to find antlers. And so I think I'm going to spend the whole day within about a mile here. I've come into this area a few times, always found some really nice bulls. And every time I get here, you get heavy quick, and then you know you got to cross some big canyons to get out, and so you don't spend time. And I know, a lot of times you'll get into an area, pick up 3 antlers real quick and think, oh, there must have been a ton left in there, and you go back and spend all day and find nothing else. That happens more often than not. But it just seems like what I've seen in here is that everybody kind of gets to here. By the time you get here, you've spent most of your day, you're already starting to think about turning around. So I beelined it here. I'm only an hour into the hike. I've got all day. It's hot, it's getting hot. The wind is just perfect where it's helping cool down a little bit. But I just think there's going to be antlers in here. And I will bring you right back as soon as we find one. Hold tight. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. Cut that last video right around the first antler of the day. I can tell this is the kind of country where you're going to find boot tracks or you're going to find antlers. And I already know there's antlers in here because I can't tell you how many singles I've packed out of this area. And every time I come in here to find them, I just find other antlers. So it's a 6. Oh, not a big antler, but it's a hard white. And that's a good start to the day. I'm just going to keep following this bench. Like I said, I'm going to spend all day within a mile here. Too many times I've come in here and found a few and then had to head out. Today I've come here very first thing, and I'm going to find everything I've been missing over the years. Oh, there's the other side. I just matched it up. Right there, look. Yeah, start out the day with the set. Let's go get it. Start out the day with the hard white set. That'll work. And here's the thing, I know from experience that the bulls in here running 2, 3, 4 at a time. And I'm hoping that that giant bull we saw last weekend wintered in here and his sheds are in here. That's the stuff that keeps me awake at night. Let's match this setup. I'm listening to my Louis L'Amour book, Mustang Man, Lando Sackett. Got a stick in the back now. I don't know if I'm far enough away for you to see. He's not a big bull, he's just a nice 6. And now I got cactus in my knee. There's the start. It's gonna be a good day. Yes! We got a brown. I'll recreate this for you. I haven't touched it or walked up to it, but I was walking in this thick manzanita thinking, man, this is only 100 yards from where Crystal picked up her brown. And right there. Now I think that's hard to say. That's more likely to be the other side of the one I found that was broken because it's not that big, but it's a brown. We're in them. We're in where the bulls dropped this year. It's been probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes since I picked up that set. And I'm just zigzagging. So I'm not going anywhere far. I won't get out of sight of this spot right here all day. It's thick. Both of these antlers, we have our boot tracks are maybe 50 yards that way. That set, I didn't walk 30 yards before I found our boot tracks going through. This stuff is thick. If you don't walk on top of it, you're probably not going to see it. That's why I'm kind of staying high so I can look low, mostly low. Here's the top. And Crystal and I came down this top right here. But, I mean, there's no way to spot that unless you walk right upon it. So, anyway, we're in them, we're on them. This is probably a match to one of the two that she and I found the other day. I don't know if I got any video of them. If I do, I'll plug it in here. But anyway, yeah, if not, then there's 3 more brown singles in here to find. Here's one you'll enjoy. 2, actually. Walking through here, saw this flint chip, and I saw this center of an arrowhead right there. And I walked past it, thinking, okay, this is a good spot. And I saw another flint chip right there, and then boom. Ah, it's gonna be broken, but darn. Keep my eye out, maybe there'll be a full one in here. All right, close to the end of the day. Haven't had quite as good a day as I was hoping, but it's been a good one. I'm headed back out. Across the canyon from me here, I do see right there, center of the screen. Shed right there. So we'll have at least one more. Means I gotta cross this big canyon right here to get to it. That's okay, it's kind of a direct route, and I think there might be more over there. That one's kind of looking like a chalky one, but it's on the way. I mean, I wasn't going to cross this steep canyon. I was going to cross it up at the head where I crossed it coming this way, but I'm not going to turn down another shed. And a lot of times going in after one, you'll find others. So here we go. All right, from here, gotta climb up, 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 and then right. There's the antler. We're getting there. All right, I climbed all the way. It was an elk shed. Good grief. I don't think I've ever seen a shed shrink down more than that guy. And I got about 3 more of these fingers to work across, and then to climb up and out. It's been a good day. It's hot. Just gonna get hotter. So we'll keep looking. We got another one right here in this bottom. Another. Oh, broken right on the beam right there. It's not really even that chocolate other than that break, but I don't think I'll pack it out because of that break. That makes 5.